What's up, niggas? What's happening?
Money mix. So you got that new stop thing.
Come on, man. You know I'm out here doing me, man.
Okay, what's up, eh?
What's up, B? I hope you ain't stopped the disappointing nigga, man. I hope that game is still on, man. I hope we still got that bet, man.
What?
Man, I hope we still got that $5,000 bet happening, man. What? The Knicks, nigga.
What?
Man, turn down the bum-ass stereo. Niggas gotta stop.
Hold on. Right. You said 5Gs, nigga?
5
You gonna stop acting like you the only nigga getting money, man. Make it 10, man. What's wrong with you,
man?
Make
it 10 G's. You pulling
nigga, we
ass
getting more money than you, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a G for every bump on your face, nigga. Whatever you want, man.
Hey, what you laughing at, man? You need to put your man on. He look bad. Tell that nigga to hit you with an ounce of something. You know, this is my Thursday card, man. On Saturday, I'm breaking out with something new, all right? Saturday, report to bridge for blow up.
I am the bridge, man. You report to me, man, always, man, at all times, man.
But yeah, they got me on great now, bro. I'm not in Italy no more. Italy was amazing, though. Don't get me wrong. Italy was fucking amazing. One, I didn't realize how much money you make in Europe in the military. Two, I didn't realize how cheap it was to travel Europe once you're in Europe.
Bro, if you're in Italy, you can hit
Big man.
France, Germany, Spain.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. These are all places I went to.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's lit. You know where I've been? You know where I've been?
Where you been?
Great Lakes, Illinois. Pensacola, Florida.
What else?
Washington, D.C.
He went back.
California for a week before I joined the Navy. And the Jersey Shore.
Ooh.
And North Philadelphia. The extent of my traveling. I don't even have a fucking passport. Yo, you know I got blacklisted from my passport when they kicked me out?
You're lying.
Yeah.
You got blacklisted?
I was on a no-fly list, bro. They took my license. Yo, when I got my first charge, right, I had the assault charge on that lieutenant, and then I popped hot on a piss test, and I don't know what else happened. Someone else from my command must have popped out on a piss test too or some shit. Yo, they were trying to charge me with drug trafficking. So as soon as they brought up these drug trafficking charges, my JAG lawyer was like, you might have to take a deal. You're looking at like 10 to 15 Leavenworth. I hit him with the what?
What are you talking about?
I said, we don't take deals around here, bro. I'm not guilty, so you better fight that, John. And he was like, well, they're gonna look at it. They're talking about drug trafficking, so they're taking your passport. I said, I don't have one. They're like, well, you're not gonna be able to get one now, and we're taking your driver's license. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, like, what, you think I'm fucking Pablo Escobar, bro? Like, I live in Philly, bro. It's 2 hours away. I ain't trafficking shit. But it took me 5 years after I got kicked out. I've been out for like 6 now. No, a little over 5, like 5.5 years. I was just eligible to get a passport last year. I still haven't gotten it.
Serious?
But I gotta get it, yeah. I want to get one because I want to go somewhere soon.
Bro, it's so many places to go. It is so many places to go.
I low-key want to go to San Diego this summer, though.
You should. Go to San Diego.
Yes, sir. We got a bed in here.
Pull up on all my black friends.
Motherfucker, how many black friends you got in San Diego?
He got one.
You?
Oh, he got McCorvey out there, too.
McCorvey.
All right, McCorvey. Yeah, he didn't get back. I forgot.
McCorvey about to be on deployment, ain't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think McCorvey about to be on deployment again because he on the Roosevelt now. Theodore Roosevelt, baby.
Life sucks. I feel like he's always on the. I feel like him and McKinney were deployed forever.
He loved deployment though. Like he don't like being at home. Shit.
He does. He
likes deployment. He likes deployment.
There's Stubbs right there.
I'm gonna turn the video off.
But 100% he likes deployment, and I know he likes deployment because when we were on the 10.5 month deployment, because I was deployed for fucking forever. Jesus Christ. When we were on that 10.5 month deployment, he was loving that shit, bro. Like, he was enjoying that shit. And I was like, can we just get back to San Diego? Can we just be done? This man, what is this? How you even change the background?
Hey.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's fire. Right there. That's what I want.
Hey, why you turn your thing off? Why you turn your video off?
Oh, I thought you said we weren't doing video last time, so I left it off. I'll leave it on.
Oh, no. So the second time we did it because it's so much easier to see people's face and their reaction to shit.
It is better, I think. Yeah.
It's so much better.
What are you doing? Yo, Mike.
He getting his shit together. Dane
Stubblefield. Dane Keith Stubblefield the third.
Oh,
please support me.
Dane Keith. Are we doing
that? Ooh! Ooh! off the wall.
Like, yeah,
Look-
can I get the chance to gather myself?
Looking like he looks like Nipsey Stubbs the third.
That was funny. That was funnier than what you realized.
That's funny as shit.
What's percolating? What we on?
Oh, we were talking about how McCorvey loved deployment. This motherfucker went from.
I figured that's how you.
This motherfucker went from being on the Dewey. Yeah, he was on the Dewey.
Mhm.
Then he went to doing recruiting duty. We ain't gonna talk about how he got off recruiting duty. Went to being deployed in Africa.
Oh,
Went from Africa right back to another motherfucking ship.
yeah, he love that shit, bro.
Now he on the Roosevelt.
He can have that shit.
Yeah, but I don't think he denies him.
He every time he talking about he trying to get out. Like he gonna get out and do all this other shit, bro. Like
He ain't getting out. He a lifer.
I think he a lifer.
But he comes from that background too, because I think his pops or step pops or somebody that he came up under is like that. So it's not even like a far fetched thing for him to do it.
me.
I mean, I ain't got nothing against lifers. If you want to be a lifer, this for you. Hey, man. You know, for some people, it is what it is. Some people, it's what they want to do. For me,
Couldn't be.
it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. That's all I got to say about that.
But my shit is busy now. I'm an official business owner, so we got that daycare acquired, and shit is moving right now.
Hey.
Boy.
You
Who's
said
gonna
what?
get that ass little kids to you, boy? That's what I want to know. Man.
He ain't,
First of all-
he ain't watching them kids. He just owned that shit.
And second of all, I see how you lead with hate.
Wow.
You lead with hate. Like that's shit to know.
Ooh.
Get a badass little kids to you. That's all I said. I ain't
He
hate.
said he big hate. He said you big
Like,
hating over there.
What's wrong with me? Why you can't send your badass kids to me? I'll get them in line.
Ooh.
Wouldn't you want them to
I
be
saw
like
you
Uncle
with your, I
Stubbs
saw
over
you
here?
with your nephew. Chill out.
Yeah, you saw a great job. What the fuck? But I see this eating on the mic thing ain't gonna work. So
Oh, it'll be fine. You just gotta talk louder.
nah, but this mic is picking up like every little movement, and I don't want to be chewing and all this shit. So that shit can wait. I'm only 165. I'm not gonna perish.
165, bro. I haven't been 165 since like middle school.
I eat less. I live a healthier lifestyle. I don't know what
Hey, My
You had
man
to
out here
talk.
eating healthy. My
We
man
had to
out here
talk.
eating healthy.
Are you on that Reed diet where you just eat fucking?
Yo, you see his newest video talking about that Steve
I
Moss
hate,
shit?
I hate him, dude.
Oh,
We should do a whole podcast on Reed because he's the fucking worst, dude. His Facebook is the worst. He hates white people. He acts like he doesn't hate white people. Then he hates Trump, but then he loves Trump. And now he's a libertarian who eats fucking grass and
He
talks
doesn't-
about
doesn't-
Dr. Sebi and how he like motherfucker. I'm white and I knew about Dr. Sebi. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're not talking about no cool shit. He's the worst, dude. I hate that.
And that's a point. That's a point to be made right there. Like Dr. Sebi is not for like black people or white people. It's literally for the way you just supposed to be living. So that's it. Anyways, that's all that's about. But I
he
mean,
said it's for Africans only, African Americans only.
It's for Africans
probably-
only, like
it's
Dr.
probably-
Umar's
it's probably more-
podcast.
Yeah,
it's
he's
probably more
fucking,
imperative for.
he's fucking weird, dude.
It's probably
Every time
more
I see
imperative.
and for some reason, like Facebook must know I hate him because like the algorithm on my Facebook is literally like every time I log on to Facebook on my phone, the first one that comes up is like whatever his nut ass name is on there now.
You know, unfollow him. That's what I did.
I know, but
Oh yeah.
I think I just need something to like talk about though and bitch about. So I watch Reed's Facebook.
Well, don't fucking tag me in any more of his posts anymore. You see how I just bowed out? Like I crushed your point. Like, yeah, that's what happened. Like
He's the same person. He has not grown at all physically or spiritually since he.
And sidebar, edit this out if we want. Are we like in episode mode now or no?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we've been in episode mode the whole time. I mean, kinda, I guess. I'm definitely gonna edit this part out. 100%.
Edit this part out because I kind of just jumped in there and everything like that. So Fuckery. Okay, that's my guy. He's funny to me personally.
He's
Personally,
funny.
he's
But,
hilarious.
he's a clown though. Like I feel like he's so phony. I don't know. Whatever. That's fine. I'm done.
I don't know, man. I think it's I mean, I like his whole his business motto. I like how he does talk about business and he tries to, if somebody does message him or something, he does try and help them like start a business or give them good ideas and stuff like that. But once you start going into stuff you don't like talk about or like you really don't know as much as you think you know, that's when I'm like, I gotta step back away from that.
Bro,
it's not even that. He has terrible approach to how he addresses the audience as far as the social media thing because it comes on very high and mighty, narcissistic.
Arrogant.
Like
Yeah, like,
arrogant.
Don't go
Arrogant.
Like, boy, be on that ass. Yo, chill. All right, so what is this? This is our third episode.
Yeah, this is third because we skipped
episode.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I missed the second John.
You did miss the second John.
Yeah.
So what was y'all's favorite dish from Thanksgiving? Because I know y'all had some.
We like turkey, bro, and turkey's nutty, so I hate Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving food blows.
What?
Damn, hold up. Hard left turn.
I was not expecting that from the cook. From the cook?
What is wrong?
Christmas is way more fire than Thanksgiving.
What's
the difference?
That's what I want to know.
It's way different in my family. So I'll give you a quick rundown, right? So Thanksgiving, I mean, we eat a white people Thanksgiving. It's still good. Like the side dishes is good and shit, but we don't do mac and cheese, which is kind of hurting.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
so,
that's
like,
that can ruin it.
I'll give you the quick difference between my Thanksgiving and my Christmas, right? So Thanksgiving we do turkey, stuffing, two different types of stuffing. One is like from like my grandmom, who's like, she was from Germany, so it's like a German stuffing, and then it's a regular like American stuffing, and then mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, fucking cream onions, all that.
Cream onions.
It's like little baby Vidalia onions with like, it's like in a cream sauce type John. It's pretty good actually. And then we do like cranberry sauce and all that bullshit. And then Christmas, which is the superior holiday, we do fucking filet mignon. We do a whole fillet. Yeah, we do a whole fillet, like a fucking 4-pound fillet, center cut joint, medium rare. I'll be fucking that joint up.
Oh, y'all hear this? What the hell?
I just made some of the most fire filet mignon like last night. My shit hit, and I'm very excited about that. But please continue.
Yeah, so that's why I like Christmas better. It's mostly because of the main dish. Like, obviously Thanksgiving has better side dishes, but if you're comparing turkey to fucking
filet mignon, there's no way to compare the two.
Like now, if you were comparing turkey to like nut ass ham, because ham's trash too. Might I add?
What?
Right. Halal.
Yeah, wallahi. So I fucking hate ham more than I hate turkey, and the best part of the turkey from Thanksgiving is the fact that you can make sandwiches the next day. That's the only cool part of the turkey.
I agree.
But I digress.
Wow.
What type of cheese on the sandwich?
It depends what I got. I mean, I usually go with like authentic American. But I like some provolone every once in a while. That bitch. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
What? So you're telling me that one, the chef is like, nah, fuck Thanksgiving. Two, you're telling me that you make filet mignon, a 4-pound filet mignon for your entire family.
2 4-pound filet mignons.
You got
that's right. I've never heard anybody say they ain't make.
He said do a dose filet mignons.
Because like my Christmas is like 25 people. I got a big ass family.
25.
This is like immediate family? Like this is 25 people that you keep up with year round?
Yeah, it's like I got mad cousins.
Oh, he don't keep up with 25 people. He lying if he say he do.
What? It's listen, right? It's my mom, my dad, me. My closest aunt and her daughter. Then it's my mom got 5 sisters, bro. And they all live in Philly, bro. Like, I don't know.
You're lying. Look. I don't believe it. There's a hard pause in there.
Well, I was reading a text from work about some nut shit.
Irish people.
My mom's one of 6 girls, so and all of them got kids. And then my dad got, on my dad's side, I got like 6 cousins. 3 of them are nutty. I don't talk to them, but like There's mad people at my even at Thanksgiving with the fucking shutdown, it was like you can't have more than 10 people. We had 17 people in that bitch at my
I
uncle's
believe
house.
it. I
We had
believe it.
and that was a
That's how
small
it
joint.
starts.
That was a small joint. We had 17. I sat in the fucking other room. I said, I ain't eating with you fucking heathens.
I keep up with 25 motherfuckers, but I don't fuck with you heathens and ass.
Half of them motherfuckers voted for Trump. They don't even believe in coronavirus. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in the room watching football. Me and my one cousin who lived with me, we was in the other room watching football and eating turkey and shit.
That was some trash ass football on Thanksgiving though. That shit was,
What?
the Cowboys lost though, so I can't be mad. But it is.
Did the Eagles win?
I don't think so. They can't. The Eagles are trash too. The whole NFC West is trash. NFC East, whatever the fuck they in, they all trash.
Oh, you talking about the NFC East? Well, yeah. I mean, I've seen like that shit's been completely terrible. The fucking who's in the lead right now? Aren't the Giants in the lead with like 3 wins?
Yeah, no, 4 maybe.
They
went
4-9.
Yeah,
I don't know. That whole division's like injury ridden. The Eagles are so hurting this year.
See, I haven't watched in a while, but I mean that's not the first time that's happened out of that division. I could have sworn a few years. Like, didn't the Giants win the Super Bowl with the 8-8 record?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
they did.
The NFC division. NFC East does crazy swings where like all 4 teams will be above 500 and good one year, and then literally the next year they'll all blow, and then the year after that they'll be like okay, and then the year after that they're fucking all good again, and then like they'll suck again. Like it's really weird. It's like a huge like up and down in the NFC East. I don't really understand it. It's what drove me to drink all those years being a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Boy,
I mean,
not be that invested.
Ooh. Okay, so you're telling me, I'm sorry, I got to go back to this. So 17 people is like that's how many people you had your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that was a light turnout, but yeah.
A light turnout for like my family is like 35, 40 people.
Like,
Thanksgiving?
I'm telling you, like in no way, shape, or form do I like some of these people. I've seen them like once or twice. Some of these people are like friends of the family. Some of these people are like at a regular Sunday dinner type thing. Some of these people I will never see again. Like,
Thanksgiving's with people that I see at least a couple times a year, or that I talk to at least. You know what I mean? It's not like random motherfuckers.
Then also for me, I got to go to like different houses. I can't.
I don't do that.
I just can't. Like I can't just do the one house thing, because if I just do the one house thing, then my dad is upset that I didn't go, or my mom's upset that I didn't go. And so when you talking about filet mignon, like I couldn't even imagine how many filet mignons we would have to fucking do to feed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a turkey, it is a ham. You know, it's fried chicken, it's macaroni and cheese, it's green beans, it's greens, it's stuffing.
Greens. Why?
You know what I'm saying? It's collard greens, it's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Bacon in it for stubs.
Oh, you feel me? Yeah, the greens definitely got ham hocks in it. So
real cute.
You might not want to eat those if you're not eating the ham. And I get it, you know. I get it, you know. Everybody don't put the pork on their fork. Can't blame them, you know, but it's good to me, so I'm gonna keep eating it. We got
ready. Look at
what I'm like. That was just unnecessary. But I feel you on your overall point though. Is that, and again, you know, in the sense of not being humble at all, I definitely for the past 2 years have been the one entrusted with making the mac and cheese. And my shit been hitting both times.
Okay.
My homegirl, shout out to my homegirl, Denise, hooked me up with her recipe and shit. Man.
Now, when you make mac and cheese, right? So I make mac and cheese at work a lot for like staff meal and shit for the morons that work for me, and a lot of them happen to be black or whatever. So when I make mac and cheese, right? Like when I think of mac and cheese, to me is a difference between baked mac and cheese and just mac and cheese, because I can make both from scratch. But when you make for Thanksgiving, do you only do baked?
Yeah,
100%.
See, but I'm not gonna. I don't like baked mac and cheese like that. Like I think regular mac and cheese is so much better because like I don't really like the crust.
Who made your? Whoa! You don't like the crust? That's the best part. Whoa! What you mean? You mean like what they making, like, graham cracker crust on top? Are they putting, the breadcrumb crust? Like, are they fucking it up?
I don't know. They be doing like panko and cheese mixed
Oh,
together.
no. The crust itself is just cheese that got caramelized on top. That's it.
Yes.
That's it, my brother. That is the crust. There should be no other. There should be no other.
And this was a black chick that made it, so like I thought it was like authentic. You know what I mean? So
no. Panko breadcrumbs? You thought panko breadcrumbs was authentic to
She
flavor?
need her ass beat by somebody. I'm like, God, Lee. I didn't. When we started doing this venture
like
thing,
that
I did not come here to be
stick
pissed
the
off.
out, and then that shit just want to stay with the other mac and cheese. You pull it. You're like, no, that's my. Give me that.
What?
So
how many cheeses do you put in your macaroni and cheese? That's what I'm gonna do. How many cheeses do you put in your macaroni?
A lot.
Like, shit,
like 6,
7 different cheeses.
Okay, all right. I'm liking that.
Like you said on the special, 7 different cheeses.
I like 5. 5's my go-to.
Okay, 5 is good. I think anything more than 3 is okay. I saw somebody put Just American one time, and I was like, "What are you doing? What is going on here?" So do you make a cheese roux and then put that on the top, or do you just shred up the cheeses and let it melt together?
I'm gonna try that second, the latter. I'm gonna try that the next time. I pretty much make a cheese roux.
Okay.
I put all the cheese.
I do the cheese roux.
I let it melt in with the noodles. So like I just add the cheeses to the noodles, the milk, heavy cream, evaporated milk, sour cream. Put all I just mix it all in there on the stove, and it's warm, and that shit comes out right.
I kind of do it like Stubblefield, but I do it like there's 2 different ways I can do it. So like the professional like culinary way is like you melt butter, you add flour, you make a roux.
Yes.
And then you add milk.
Yes.
Let that thicken up, and then you add your cheeses in.
And you melt the cheeses in there. Yep.
Yeah. So I do it that way, and then if I'm in a rush though, I do it like a quick little like cheat way. I use heavy cream instead of milk with no roux, because heavy cream will reduce. Heavy cream
It'll reduce quicker.
So you can just straight up reduce the heavy cream, throw your fucking cheese in that bitch, and it'll just go. It tastes the same.
When you take that professional route, do you sip wine with your pinky out? Like,
ooh.
I'm not doing none of that extra out shit.
I'm just saying, I didn't say it was right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, if you ask like some random motherfucker who went to culinary school how to make mac and cheese, he's gonna make it with a roux and milk. I'm telling you. That's what it is. I didn't go to culinary school, motherfucker. I started as a dishwasher, so you know what I mean.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just talking shit for the sake of it. I have no issue with it at all.
I like the roux route. I make the roux. Boom. Then you put the eggs in the noodles. You mix it up so the eggs can get coated all throughout the noodles, and then you pour it over. Then I put a little bit of cheese. Let me say a little bit. I put a whole lot of cheese on the top.
The whole bag.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I put the whole bag on the top almost. And then stick that bitch in the oven for 45 minutes and let that bitch go. Last 5 minutes we boiling it. Last 5 minutes we want that top.
That crust on the top.
You know what I'm saying? We want that nice crispy crust on the top.
That's
so
good.
I have to say, 100% mac and cheese is not my favorite Thanksgiving side dish. I've recently been learning how to make macaroni and cheese because I'm not a big cheese eater. It don't agree with my stomach, you might know, but but I be eating it. I'm just not a big cheese eater. So for me, my favorite side dish is either collard greens, collard greens, or, and this is real surprising to me, but I've just been having it a lot recently for a couple Thanksgiving, and it's been super fucking good, is green bean casserole. Green bean casserole has just been so, I'm telling you, I've just been having some fire green bean casserole.
The crispy onions on top and shit.
Yes.
Yo,
oh my God.
Fire.
I've been having some fire green bean casserole. I can't even tell you what's in green bean casserole. I don't know. I just know like the green beans. I know like the French onion. I know like cream of mushroom soup, but like that's it. Like I don't know what else is in it.
I think it's really not that much to it. I don't think, because my mom's make that.
Yeah, that shit is fire.
I think mine.
They be getting mad because I be taking all the extra fucking crispy onions and putting them.
You're diabolical, man.
So like, it's either got to be the collard greens, like I said, with the ham hocks or the
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
The arroz con dulces, yo, I don't know, bro. That shit is just fire. And I put a little bit of hot sauce on that shit.
So what is that? Cause you know I don't know what that
Arroz
is.
con dulces? Oh, I got you. Hold on. She made some when we came back. I got
you. Yo, quick side note while he's doing that, right? So when I met him and his girl, because she lived in North Jersey, so it was like a couple hours away from me, and they came to her crib, and I went there, right? And I met her family and shit. And Session don't speak no Spanish, right? So, and I do. So I went in the crib and I was talking to her mom in Spanish. Yo, this motherfucker was the pickiest eater. I'm so impressed that he know how to say a rose condules because he didn't know how to say shit. Like, yo, we walked in the crib, right? And like her mom was making like authentic ass Colombian food, and he's like picking around it and shit. Like, he don't want this, he don't want that. I'm like, she was asking me like, yo, you want to eat this? I'm like, yeah, give me whatever you got. I'm gonna want that joint.
I forgot.
this right here.
I forgot you're a picky eater.
This right here.
Yeah, Session picky as shit.
We can't see that.
Oh wait, hold up.
Got that nut ass fucking back.
Yeah, you got this fucking background and shit. You can't see shit.
I'm gonna change it, dang.
Oh my god.
All you have to do is turn it off.
You got beans in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like rice and beans.
Yeah. So
Why you ain't say it just like rice and beans? That shit do look good. I'm not gonna flip.
Yeah.
This shit right here, this shit hit, bro.
It looks like it.
Bro.
I got all types of Goya in that joint. I fuck with it.
Oh, 100% it does.
A whole packet of Goya.
Hey.
Goya, Saison, all that shit. Yeah.
Me, bro.
You said Joe.
Ridiculous. I'm be out here cooking with that Goya shit, man.
You said your lady made that? You said your lady made that?
Yeah.
Make sure that she makes it for the wedding, because I'm trying to have some of that.
Oh, she can make it for the wedding. Yeah, cater. Her mama probably make it all for real.
I don't care. Somebody needs to make it.
Somebody needs to make it so we can eat it. That's all we care about.
Make it
that brings us to our next topic. Session's wedding. When's that going to be?
Ooh.
Wow.
The actual wedding, I don't know, but the engagement probably like a year and a half.
What are you waiting for, bro? Like,
What do you mean? What I'm waiting for?
it's been like 10 years.
When I do this, I want to do it big. What you mean?
You know what? He's right. He does do that.
Big wedding. Fuck that.
When you say a big wedding, how many people we talking?
Shit, her whole family. I got like 20, 30 people that's going to come or that's gonna come. So it's all her. Like she gonna have people come out from Colombia and all this other shit. So
that's so extra. My wedding will be literally consist of like 10 people from my family, like 10 friends, including the 3 of you, and however many people she wants to bring. And there ain't gonna be no ceremony. We're just gonna go to a hall and fucking wild out. and then all the bread that everybody gets me, I'm gonna buy an investment property. Fuck all that.
You feel me? I love that.
We ain't going to a honeymoon either. I already got the crib, so yeah, just move in. We gonna buy a duplex, and we gonna flip that joint and make some bread, and not have to work forever. You know what I mean? That's my plan.
Oh.
That.
That's a great plan. So where's this wedding gonna be at, Sesh?
shit, I don't know. What you mean? Oh, Jersey. Duh. I mean, it's got to be in Jersey.
Thank God it's not in Lufkin, Texas, because I don't even know where the fuck that's at.
What are you talking about? Hope.
I mean, Jersey got its own problems because Jersey's dirty as shit. But like, I'd rather go to the dirty that I know than the dirty that I don't know. You feel me?
First of all,
honestly, I don't know where the fuck that is either.
It's just
like, I can't point to a map and be like, that's it right there in Texas. Like, is it northwest?
I'm gonna be honest. I know where Lufkin, Texas is 100% because Session has showed me on the map enough times for me to be like, that's where Lufkin is. So I cannot repeat now. Woo! Session is from San Diego now. If we being honest, this man is
you a West Coast baby now. You need to go ahead. And get you some Chucks. You know, nice little Dickie set.
Chucks.
Take it back to the 90s.
Hey man,
some plaid,
little
plaid flannel,
Pro Club hoodie,
flannels.
Pro Club t-shirt.
No.
Yeah,
that'll never happen. Athletic wear for me all day.
Athletic wear. I mean, you can just wear the Hollister. You can wear the Aeropostale. You can be like, the newer fucking.
That's what Columbia wears. All the poppies be wearing that shit. They love Aeropostale. All the poppies.
Get you a skateboard.
Get you a skateboard, a surfboard. You know what I'm saying?
And a bucket hat.
He do got the bucket hat.
I already got a bucket hat.
He already on his way, fam. He
Get you
already
a-
on his way.
Get you a nice double from In-N-Out, you know?
Oh my God,
Animal
In-N-Out is so
style.
trash.
Animal
Don't do
style.
this. Don't bring this
Yeah.
up. Don't bring this trash
we're
ass
here.
place up.
We're
Wait,
here.
Don't
here.
bring
What
this
is- we gonna
trash
talk about
ass
what?
place up.
We could have
Fucking
talked about anything else.
Fucking
man.
Whataburger?
Why? Okay, one Whataburger was good, and you was eating that shit in Pensacola, so don't even
And I
flex.
didn't. I ate it
In-N-Out.
one time.
In-N-Out.
I
In-N-out.
ate it one time.
We're not
And
gonna
that
take your
shit
opinion.
was
You only ate it
trash.
once. Chill out.
Whoa! You telling me honestly that In-N-Out is better than Whataburger?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, I don't.
This is not. It's
And
not
while,
up for debate.
we're on the topic, Waffle House is fucking trash.
Whoa.
Horrible.
Horrible.
That's a horrible point of view. That's a horrible point of view.
Absolute fucking garbage. I would rather eat food from the Pensacola Galley than I would rather than
Whoa,
You act like that Pensacola Galley wasn't good though.
that shit
you
was
act like
trash, too. Stop.
What?
That's inedible.
Oh,
all-
that's because
All seafood is fucking trash.
No, that's because your fancy ass went up to DC and got some real motherfucking food from real caterers and shit. Motherfucker, I was on the ship. You know what the fuck I was eating? I was eating these things called hamsters, bitch. You know what the fucking hamster is? It's a chicken cordon bleu. It's a fucking chicken cordon bleu that's fucking frozen. They don't fucking know how to unthaw the shit before they cook it. So they just put them in the fucking oven at 350 for 4 fucking hours, burn the shit, and they still fucking frozen. How was that possible? I don't fucking know, but I fucking ate them shits because that's all the fuck I had to eat. It was eat that or don't fucking eat. So shut the fuck up.
What's the point?
That one went to 0 to 100 real quick.
Motherfucker went all got all fancy. Oh, it's not good food. Motherfucker, that Pensacola food was good as shit compared to the shit.
Well, yeah, you're comparing it to other trash, but that doesn't make it not trash.
What is the point? What is the point?
Holy shit.
Oh,
Waffle House
man.
still sucks. Like, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Waffle House
Oh,
is still
damn.
trash.
Yeah,
You think Waffle House is trash too, Stubbs?
Waffle House is disgusting. I've
I
never
don't-
liked that
See,
shit
that's
except for
because-
hash browns.
That's you.
that's because Stubbs, even though he's from North Carolina, he's a northerner at heart. So me and him agree a lot on food topics.
What about Cookout Stubbs? What about Cookout Stubbs?
No, cookout is fire. I was so disappointed in this session. I don't like that shit. Get out.
I fuck with Cookout. I had Cookout for
Okay.
the first time last year.
Okay.
Cookout fire for the
That
price.
was
It's fire
fire.
for the price.
Best bang on for your buck, pound for pound of any
Like-
dirty ass fast food restaurant. Like you can go there. $6 will get you far.
Them hush puppies are fire too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Ooh. Now,
Give me a-
Session did make a mistake, and I let him make that mistake. I'm not gonna lie. We let him get all day old a pork chop sandwich. I knew, not thinking. There's no way they just made that pork fresh for the night. I fucked up. I admit it. It was my fault. I should have told his ass to get a burger original chicken sandwich, with the Cajun fries and the hush puppies, or the Cajun fries and the onion rings, or the Cajun fries and the snack wrap, something. But I fucked up.
I mean, we'll be able to revisit it. I'll come back. I'm gonna end up back down there sometime, and then I guess I'll go back.
Hey, leave it the session to go against the grain. Like
What?
like,
Was good.
why didn't you just go
No,
and get a burger?
he the type of dude to go to a seafood place and order fucking pasta or some
I
weird
don't eat
shit.
I
Like,
can't eat the seafood.
It's-
What you mean?
if that's not the point.
I'm
I'm
allergic
making
to
a, I'm,
What can I
making a
get?
point.
That's not
I'm
the
saying-
Listen to the metaphor and not
It's
the-
a metaphor. It's not literal.
Not,
No
not
metaphor.
take it personal. It's not to be taken personal. It's to
die.
adhere to the metaphor.
You hoe? No.
I'm so glad Stubblefield's not in the Navy anymore because me and him agree a whole lot more now 5 years down the road than we did when I knew him in the Navy.
I wouldn't test that much because I still feel like you be saying some nut ass shit on your end, and
That's
then you
fine.
like
You can have your opinion. Your opinion's trash.
fair,
Oh
fair.
damn.
That you are
just flipped
entitled
that
to
fast.
yours.
All right. So hey, what about this John Wall fucking Russell Westbrook trade? Who won in that?
Neither
Kidding me?
team.
Nah,
Nobody.
Nobody wanted that trade.
Westbrook is fucking trash. So they won by taking John Wall.
They won by taking John Wall.
Hell
When
yeah!
the last time John Wall played? Like 5 years ago? Like,
No, he was decent like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
being
that was like
3 or
300 days ago, bro. We
The
talking
whole
about
season?
like
Yeah, he was good the whole season. He put up numbers. Peep his stats. He was solid. Fucking
Yeah,
Russell Westbrook ain't never winning a chip, bro. So they got a better chip winning. They got a better chance winning the chip with John Wall than they do with Russell
John
Westbrook.
Wall ain't winning no chip either. At least not until like
I just said a
season
better
19.
chance. I just said a better chance. That's all.
I mean, one is a better chance than two, but they're right next to each other and they're low. Like it's not going to go for neither one of them.
Yeah, but it's
like
still
you said, we're comparing trash, you know.
still a better dub.
Yeah,
I
we're not
think-
even going to make this NBA conversation. So to keep it short, they're just new age Allen Iversons. Like
Oh,
Oh my god.
all
oh.
this.
Next
He
topic.
had to go there. There it is.
All this bravado for nothing. Like
I'm gonna get a fucking.
this.
I'm gonna
for
get
nothing.
one of them fucking canned buzzer Jones that go. "Rah." I'm gonna fucking play that shit every time Stubbs talks about sports.
I could back mine with fact.
He's
I
the
back mine with fact. There's receipts
he's
out
the-
there.
he's the Whataburger of sports. Of
Mm,
sports.
don't you dare! Don't you dare
Oh,
try to
shit, in my
insult me.
eyes, you good then. Look.
Yeah, to me that
Yeah.
sounds like you a goat right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't you dare call me out my name like that ever again. Son.
He said, "Don't you dare call me out my name."
I am the Whataburger of nothing, sir. Even at my worst day, I'm never Whataburger. Like, come on.
Y'all think Whataburger is that trash?
Y'all speaking ill on my Whataburger, bro. Y'all speaking ill on my shit, man.
I'm just saying, bro. I sat in line for 2 hours at In-N-Out for a burger and fries. One, they was cold by the time I got them, which is impossible, right? Because they make it fresh. Two, it wasn't even that fucking good.
Oh, let me tell y'all a place that's good that I just went to recently, but I will not incriminate myself for where it was. That slutty vegan boy. Hey, that shit.
I've
I heard
heard
about that.
good
Heard
things.
about that.
I've heard good things about
Bro.
this place.
Bro, that shit is so good. I couldn't tell that I wasn't eating like a regular burger. Like that shit was good.
So what all do they serve?
They serve. Let me see. I still got it on there. It's literally all vegan. I still got it up on my shit stuff.
I like me some slutty vegans.
I mean,
That's
I
a
could
throwback to
that comment.
Pensacola.
That's about the only one. 'Cause
That's a
that
throwback to Pensacola.
just vegan food is trash.
So they got these. All of them is weird names. Like One Night Stand. It's a plant-based vegan, like with bacon, vegan cheese, caramelized onions. Then a Menage a Trois. Of course, it's a plant-based fucking patty.
This sounds like
vegan shrimp. Vegan
sounds like
cheese.
chapters in Sessions' life at Pensacola.
Ooh, hard left hook.
Oh my god.
Down goes Frazier. Down
Oh
goes
my
Frazier.
god.
Slutty vegan, Menage a Trois, some other weird shit. I don't know.
Oh damn! Hey, we're gonna have to strike this from the record, you guys. We can't let this stand. I'm sorry. Past needs to stay the past.
Sorry, it's recording.
It is recording. And all people that say we should keep it, say I on three.
Aye.
1, 2, 3.
Aye.
Aye.
Hey, fuck y'all.
I-
Damn it.
So it's staying. You've been overruled. Also, your boy Tom Brady been real trash lately. I just wanted to put that out there.
Garbage.
Oh, has he?
He's not on my team anymore. Like,
Garbage.
It doesn't matter if he's not on your team anymore. He's been on your team enough that he's gonna retire a Patriot, correct? All right. So like I'm saying,
what does that mean?
he's
Yeah,
been
I'm not
garbage since
Oh,
he's
God.
been.
So you want to know why I think he's been absolute trash on the Bucks? And
Why?
like, and this is coming from. So like, I know Tom Brady's good or whatever, but like, I fucking hate the dude. I've hated him my whole life. He robbed Philadelphia of our first possible Super Bowl win in 2004. So I hate that motherfucker. But if you look at it, right, like, so Tom Brady, the only reason he was ever really good, other than the fact that obviously he has some type of talent, obviously to be a top tier NFL quarterback, but like when he played in New England, yo, this motherfucker would get the ball out the pocket in like 1.2 seconds. And it would always be for like a 6-yard nut-ass pass that would get ran for like 20, and then he would run his numbers up and look like he was the man. Now when he's in Tampa Bay, for whatever fucking reason, they're not letting him do that, and they're making him fucking throw to. I swear to God, I think he's thrown more deep balls this season than his entire career in New England, and he is fucking trash throwing the ball deep. No, he throws, bro, look at his look at his stats. He's like 1 for 5 on passes that he throws more than.
Yo, he's 45 years old. He's second in passing yards, fourth in TDs. Like, what do y'all want this man to do? It's not his normal shit, but he's 45. Like, what you want the man to do?
No, you don't get to use age as a cop-out when you want to keep playing in the NFL. You're held to the same standard.
Worse when they're older. Do you see what happened to Brett Favre?
How's he gonna get worse? He hasn't been hit his whole career. Every penalty that was ever invented in NFL benefited Tom Brady.
He's like, I'm not taking it.
This is big facts.
He's not taking the hit. He's smart. Don't be mad at him because he's smart. What are you talking about?
Get the fuck out of here. If you like go like this at Tom Brady.
Tom Brady just fall to the ground.
That shit's a fucking 15-yard penalty.
Don't be mad because Carson Wentz not smart enough to fall down. And he took that fucking injury, and hey, you got a Super Bowl out of it, so hey, don't be mad.
We're not even talking about all that. We can get into how bad Carson Wentz is on another note. I'm not going to defend him because I know what it is. But at the end of the day, Tom Brady is fucking dog shit. This year, he is dog shit. I don't care what the stats say. If you watch them games, those games are bad. He misses so many easy-ass passes. He's got fucking all this all-star caliber around him. Like, come on, all these all-star caliber players. Like, he ain't making shit happen.
He didn't have time to get a connection with. You can have all the all-star talent you want, but if Tom Brady's thing is, hey, I'm going to throw the ball here, and you're supposed to be there. If they don't do that, what you want him to do?
So this brings us back to the point that obviously Tom Brady is your boy because you're one of them Tom Brady diehard.
No. You just trying to go crazy on. What am I supposed to just sit here and be quiet? Like,
yes.
You said Tom Brady wasn't your boy.
Yes.
Yes, that's what you do.
You're the type of Tom Brady fan that, like, he does no wrong, and if he throws an incomplete pass, the wide receiver ran the wrong route. It's never Tom Brady's fault.
And don't get it twisted. I might not be watching, but this is a Tom Brady slander podcast. Like, every chance I get the right hook him. I agree
with this.
I haven't watched this thing in so long, and I still hate Tom Brady that much. You think I got it for LeBron? I got the cannon for Tom Brady, bitch.
He spank you with the cannon.
Like, he's the only one I wish like injury on. Like, man, I hope you go out there and blow your whole ACL, just be done.
Damn.
I hate Tom Brady.
He don't need an ACL. He'd probably be fine. He just wobble out there.
Damn. That's crazy.
Cheating bastard. Like, fuck him.
He was cheating a whole lot,
bro. I don't want to hit.
He was cheating a whole lot. You know it's a big thing.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I knew you was about to say that bullshit. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
The real question is, how does Session feel about his Patriots this year?
Oh, how do you feel about your Patriots this year?
What's going on up there?
The same way I've been felt the last 2-3 years since they're not giving nobody no help. Like, Bill Belichick wants to put everybody on defense and say, hey, let's win the game on defense. All he wants the offense to do is to manage the game, just like the last 3-4 years they've been doing with Tom Brady. They didn't give him any receivers. They got a running back, but they don't run the ball like they're supposed to. And they didn't want to pay Gronk, so Gronk left. And then Tom left because he wanted to prove that he could do it without Bill. But we see how both teams are doing now. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but I think Cam Newton's a trash-ass quarterback, too. So I feel like that's a huge downgrade.
Cam not trash. Cam isn't trash.
I don't think Cam is trash, but I don't think this system is not working for him right now. I think they started off.
Cam Newton is highly overrated. He's not a top 10 quarterback in this league.
I didn't say he was top 10.
I don't think he's a top 10 quarterback right now either.
Well, how do you define a trash quarterback?
Well, top 10. If there's 32 quarterbacks, I don't think he's.
I don't think he's top 20.
You're wild. I think you're wild.
Man,
this year you think he's a top 20 quarterback?
Top 20?
Oh no, I can't say that this year.
Talent-wise,
I can't say that this year.
His best year in the NFL, he might have been a top 10 quarterback that year, and I think that's it.
That's incorrect. He was the number 1 quarterback that year, hands down. Name a better quarterback in 2015. In 2015, name a better quarterback than Cam Newton.
All right, hold on.
The Purple Rain era?
Yeah, we're talking about Purple Rain era.
When he took the picture with Jeezy and Future
out
there?
Yes.
Oh, boy, I was watching then. No, he was on fire then. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
You tell me a better quarterback in 2015 than Cam Newton.
Well, we'll just pull up the tape. Hold on.
Yeah, you can pull up the tape. You tell me a better quarterback.
Okay. Well, the list right here, I just Googled 2015 top quarterbacks. He ain't even top 5. Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger.
Where's he at?
Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. Let's see where he's at. He is not even in the top 10 that year, according to this. Granted, now this is just a quick Google search. They got him at 12 on this, John.
I need your source.
I just typed in top 15 quarterback.
What website posted that headline?
Oh no, I clicked on the first one. I'm going to click on the second one now. Let's look profootballreference.com. That one sounds less biased.
That sounds less biased.
He's 16 on that one.
Jesus Christ.
Sheesh.
Man, the disrespect.
I'm not saying he didn't have a good year, but there was way better quarterbacks that year. Aaron Rodgers had a great year that year. He was probably the best quarterback in the league that year.
What are the Raiders doing? Since that's what was my team.
They started out really good, but then they just went downhill.
They just got trashed by the worst defense in the NFL last week.
Their defense is just not good. Like
that sounds about accurate. Okay.
Their offense was trash last week too. They lost fucking like 41-6 to the Falcons.
Yeah, that's on par. That's on par.
It was bad for them.
It's crazy, right? Because like I picked up Derek Carr in fantasy 2 weeks ago because I had Josh Allen on a bye, and he was like the only one available who was like I knew their name. You know what I mean? So I picked him up, and he like put up numbers, right? And then last week, I was like, I don't know, he's playing the Falcons. I might start him again. But I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start Josh Allen. You know what I mean? He's solid. He's been a top 3 fantasy quarterback this year. Yo, I put Josh Allen in. Derek Carr had negative 2.6 fantasy points last week. Negative 2.6 fantasy points.
Man, I'm glad I got out what I did because Derek Carr was on fire the last time I watched. That's when
I like Derek Carr. I think he's a pretty like solid average, like he'll get the job done quarterback. He's not like a superstar, but I feel like he can manage a game pretty well.
You think more highly of him than I ever did.
Well, I think it's easier to be unbiased on like when it's not your team.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I know a lot of people who like don't like the Eagles who are like, it's not all Carson Wentz's fault. I think they should literally. Here's what I think the Eagles should do this year, right?
Oh, boy.
They should take Carson Wentz, the GM Howie Roseman, and the head coach Doug Peterson. Should bring them down to the stadium and do a live broadcast and shoot all 3 of them in the head one by one.
I knew it.
Because they are.
I knew it was going there.
And like, and this is coming from like a diehard fucking Philly fan. Like, they always say like we hold our sports teams to like this crazy high expectation. Like, yeah, motherfucker, you make all this money, you are held to a high expectation. So like, when every week when you get fucking destroyed. And your excuse on the press conferences, we have to do better. Yeah, no shit, dickhead. We all know you have to do better. We know that you have to do better.
It took them 60 years to win a fucking Super Bowl, but they expect better. Like, clearly, no, y'all don't. Stop it. No,
we do.
Don't. No, you don't. Y'all
sad every year.
Deserve better, but y'all got what y'all deserve. Like, what do you mean?
No, we're not talking about deserving. We're talking about we expect better.
Y'all need to lower your expectations. That is wild. Like, that team has always been what it's been.
No, they were a top team for like 10 years.
Did they win?
You can't win a fucking Super Bowl every year.
Or
you can win one in 60.
Yeah,
we're not talking about 60. I'm talking about a 10-year period. They won the NFC East for like 8 out of 10 years.
Wait a second. You can't.
Does that get you a Lombardi?
We're not talking about a Lombardi.
Did a division win get you a Lombardi?
So if you win your division 8 out of 10 years, why wouldn't you expect your team to be good?
So the 8 out of 10 years and that 1 out of 60.
The division was trash.
That don't add up. The 1 out of 60 and the 8 out of 10 don't add up. Why are your expectations that high for one Super Bowl out of 60 years?
I'm not asking them to win a Super Bowl. I'm asking them not to fucking blow and play like they're playing this season.
Oh, well, that's the whole division.
Well, I mean,
it's normal.
They sucked last year, and they've sucked ever since they won the Super Bowl. So, like, people are like, oh, well, you got to cut Doug Peterson some slack. They won a Super Bowl in 2017. What have you done for me lately?
Ooh. That's sports.
He doesn't even have an offensive coordinator, bro. He has no offensive coordinator this year. Show me how that's been working out with that horrendous play calling. I think Reina would be a better head coach than Doug Peterson, and he knows nothing about football.
Why you gotta oh my god.
I'm just saying. That's how bad Doug Peterson's been this year. It's a fucking joke.
Oh man. You telling me that somebody who I'm talking about never played football, would be a better head coach than him this year?
Yes. Anyone. They should literally just this is what they should do. They should take a fucking, do a raffle, and random Eagles fans can put their name in, and every single week, a different name gets called, and you can go be the head coach of the Eagles that week. Because you have just as good of a chance at succeeding as
damn.
Dude, you are dramatic. You are dramatic.
That's Philly fan for you. Right there.
I love it, though.
Yo,
I love it.
We haven't won in 3 years, and they should be fired because we haven't won in 3 years. But in the same breath,
here's what this was the straw. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. Last week we ran the fucking ball 5 times. They ran the ball with Miles Sanders 5 times. He's a 23-year-old dynamic running back. You ran it with him 5 times.
Yeah, he's nice.
And Carson Wentz is struggling, and the O-line's struggling to give him time in the pocket, allegedly. And you don't run the ball. So if you have no receivers because of injuries and Carson Wentz blows, why aren't you running the ball? What are you doing? Let's keep giving him the ball so we can throw more picks and get sacked. It's literally like the definition of insanity. They do the same shit every week, and they're like, we got to do better. Motherfucker, you said that last week. You did the same. Your game plan was the same. You did the same shit. They put up fucking no points against a trash-ass Seattle defense. Seattle's been giving up fucking 30 points a week.
Seattle has.
They said they're on pace to be the 3rd worst defense, get points allowed in history of the NFL. And I don't know if anyone watched the Eagles game last week, but I did. It's literally every time I watch the Eagles game, I'm gonna watch it today after we get off of this. And I'm gonna. This is literally how my Eagles games go when I watch them, right? So if they're the 1:00 game, because I work Sunday mornings, I typically just won't even put myself through it, and I'll just go take a nap. But if they play the 4:00 game on Sunday, or they play Sunday night or Monday night, I'm like, you know what? There's a chance. I could see something cool, and then it's literally just punching yourself in the dick for fucking hours while you watch the game, because you're like, oh yeah, they should do this play, and then they fucking do the opposite play, and it's awful. Or they'll bring in Jalen Hurts and fucking think that he's the next Taysom Hill when he's probably a better fucking quarterback than Carson Wentz could be this year. So they'll bring him in, and then they'll fucking do an option, and then they'll go 3 and out 10 times in a row, and then you just sit there and you're like, wow, this is awesome. I'm so glad I'm an Eagles fan. That's literally what it's like, and you just cry a little bit inside. You drop a whole lot of motherfucks at the TV. It's so ridiculous, dude. I can't even begin to explain how awful being an Eagles fan is.
The Raiders are losing to the Jets right now, 10-13.
Oh, seems like that always happens. They play a lot. Seems like that always happens.
That's trash.
Jesus Christ, bro.
But good to know I'm not missing anything. Oh, godly.
So you really and truly have not watched the NFL since when?
The last game that, I've seen certain football games, when the homies come up and I'll host them on MLK weekend, they want to watch the playoffs, so I'll let it be on the TV. But as far as paying attention and actually being invested in the game, that hasn't happened since the Falcons blew it in the Super Bowl. Literally that game. And I actually bet it. I actually bet it on Tom Brady winning, and he won. As much as I hate him, I knew not to bet against him on this game because somehow, some way, it's happening.
You don't bet against Brady.
You don't bet against Brady, although he lost.
You don't bet against Brady.
He lost me money last week. I haven't placed a bet in the last time I placed a bet. This funny story. Session knows this story. Was when we were at the last time I placed a bet before last week was when we were in Pensacola at the Greyhound track, and I lost the most money I've ever lost in a 3-hour period.
I remember that.
That was the last time I placed a bet, and then this girl I'm talking to, she opened up one of them online betting zones or whatever, right? So it's like Barstool Sportsbook or whatever. So she did that, and then they match your first bet or whatever. So we deposited $25. They gave you another $25, and I was like, you know what? I would never bet against Brady on Monday Night Football, and he got that ass spanked. That solidified my hate. I already hated Tom Brady, but motherfucker, you can't even win me a $20 bet. Come on, bro.
When you went to the dog track, was that with Faisal in Session?
No, it was Session. It was an awesome crew, actually. It was me, Ski. Was Session there?
Yeah, I was there.
Session and what was that fucking Puerto Rican dude from Brooklyn? He was from New York.
Oh man.
I'm talking about. He was like Ski's boy. He was like in Ski's class. He
The
was
dude
like
who played basketball.
he was.
Gonzalez?
Yeah,
Was it
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez?
No, not that Gonzalez.
The
No, it
big
was like
motherfucker?
no, not the dude who played ball with us. Who was a jerk off. He was like a straight up poppy looking Brooklyn dude. Like I don't know. He was from New York. Raina would know who he is. I'm telling you. I don't remember his name, but he was hilarious. But it was like me, Session, him, and Ski. And me and Ski were obviously both degenerates. And we've gambled before.
Yes, that's given.
Actually,
That's given.
I think that dude's name might have been Gonzalez, but
Was it
not.
like, was it Ortiz? No, I don't think it was Ortiz.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll just call him Poppy. Session and Poppy were fucking never bet a day in their life. We go to the dog track. I don't know. I was pretty hammered. And I'm pretty sure I was eating like somebody's Perk 5s from when they got their teeth pulled or something. So I was pretty. I was pretty in my head. You know what I mean?
Yo, I remember this.
We're buying everybody's Perk 5s in Pensacola.
Yes, you were buying everybody's. And I'm talking about you took the whole bottle right then and there.
I was so. I looked at Session.
Like, this ain't enough, but I'll take it. I was like,
I looked at Session, and Session looked at me, and we were like, "Yo, what the fuck is he doing? What is he doing?"
Wait, away from that sidebar. So
y'all got tripping.
We went to the dog track, and I don't know. Me and Ski were pretty hammered. Everybody was drinking shit. We were drinking like Coronas or something. And like, I don't know. Next thing I know, I was down like $500, and Ski was down probably a couple $100. And we're like talking to Session and the other dude, and we're like, "Yo, what's the damage?" They were like winning money. They had no idea what they were doing. So anyway, I know I'm like down I was down like $800 by the end, and like I was hammered. And there was like one last race, and it was like a 99-1 odd dog, right? And like when you're at the dog track, that was my first time at a Greyhound track. They like you can get up kind of close, like 3 feet away from the dogs, and like they walk them on a leash. So you can like walk by, like you could be like, "Yo, that motherfucker, he got some strong ass calves or something like that." Yeah, you know what I mean? You could be like, "I'm gonna bet on him," right? Yo, so they brought this 99-1 dog out, right? And I'm like, he looks pretty legit, bro. Like, I don't think he should be 99-1. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna bet like I had like $200 left in my name. I'm like, I'm betting all 200 on him. Like, he's 99-1. I'll be up if he wins. You know what I mean? Fuck it. So I bet 200 on him. Yo, this fucking dog was winning the whole race. I shit you not. Till like the last quarter, and he just like fell. He fell. And I was so fucking mad. And Ski was like, "What are you gonna eat for the rest of the week?" I'm like, "I don't know. I hope Session has food."
You should have seen him, bro. Like he was sitting there, he was like, "Oh," and then all of a sudden he was just like,
"That dog." It looked like someone shot him. Like it looked like Boys in the Hood, Ricky, and the fucking shotgun came out the fucking car and shot the dog.
Oh man,
you're lying. That's really how it happened. 100%.
I swear to God.
Oh my God.
Although most of my life stories and troubles and tribulations sound made up, they're 100% all factual. And they're all as miserable as they sound.
That's funny. I remember that, man.
Session was there. It's a fact. There's someone in this podcast that can verify. It was a depressing
funny, bro.
And I just remember being so mad because Session won money and he didn't even know how to fucking place a bet. I was so fucking mad. Oh, that looks like a cool dog, and he bet like $20 on it and hit like 100. Like, come on, bro. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit.
I don't know.
Oh man.
That's just how it happens. I don't know. My girl do the same shit. She be going to the casino. We putting her shit on the roulette table or whatever. I be like, I'm gonna do this one on this number, like 32. Hit for 32. I put like $7 on it. Got back like 2 something. She was like, "Oh, I'm finna do that." Lose all her money. I be like, "Yo, we need to leave. She's like, "No, I'm gonna go get another 200 out." I'm like, "Yo, chill." Nah, she can't do it. That gambling mentality. She love it.
Better than me.
I mean, she did gamble dating a player like you from Pensacola.
Ooh.
Hey, and she won. Now she can't stop. That's all right.
Ooh. Can't stop, won't stop, baby.
Spicy.
That's hilarious.
Now he's eating arroz con dulces.
Yes, sir. And chicharrón.
Oh,
Arepas. Hey, look.
he can say the word now.
Hey, look, don't play with me.
He's
I'm
all
here now.
cultured. Stopped dating white women and started dating a Latina.
Whoa.
Get up, Nate.
No.
Get up, Nate.
He put some Goya on his chicken.
Facts. Started getting the choke. Goya on it. Hey. All right, I'm chill. Hey, she can't listen to this podcast. This is one she can't listen to.
Oh my god.
Michelle, out there, I'm not sorry.
Stop taking the bait. Hey, what was your Spotify list or whatever ESP list like this year?
I like that. All right, let me pull mine up real quick.
Top 5.
My top 5, I want to say number 1 on Spotify was Rod Wave. Number 2, Brent Faisal. Brent Faisal? Not really sure. Number 3, Larry June. Number 4, Young Boy. Number 5, Guap Dad.
You listen to Young Boy?
I do listen to Young Boy. But on Apple Music, it was Larry June, Rod Wave, Brent Faisal, Cardo, and Dom Kennedy.
How do you look at the one on Apple Music? That's all I got.
Oh, I see the link.
Yeah,
I'll see you the link.
Yo,
my little rewind link.
My Apple Music was kind of. I don't have Spotify, but I got Apple Music. Yo, my top 5 artists from Apple Music was Benny was number 1.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, my top 10 songs were all Benny songs. It's pretty fucked up, but my number 1 artist was Benny. Conway was number 2. Griselda was number 3 because I listened to that album that they put out all crazy. Pop Smoke was number 4, and I don't even have a number 5.
I'm shocked.
It's like A Boogie. Actually, so funny. I typically don't like that music, as you would know. Like I'm more of like I like the old school type beats and shit. But someone put me onto that Pop Smoke album, the one that came out after he died or whatever. And I was like, yo, these beats are so hot that like, I played that shit in my car for like 2 weeks. I didn't know what the fuck he was saying half the time, but I was like, yeah, this shit's lit. I'm in. like all the noises he made and shit sounded cool. So I was like, yeah, I'm in.
I'm gonna start like mellow, ass fat, jello. I'm the king of New York, mellow, ass fat, jello.
My one homie got in the car and he was like, he looked at me like sideways. Like, what are you listening to? I'm like, yeah, don't judge me right now. I'm in my bag. I was listening to Pop Smoke.
Hey, it is what it is. I didn't really dig his music until after he passed.
Yeah, me too.
Somebody did the Chop Not Slop screw mix. And listen to there and Welcome to the Party Slow Down is very trippy.
I'll have to check that out.
It's very I just like, I get it now. Like,
so what was your top? What's your top 5? That's what I need to know.
My top 5 was June was number 1.
Ooh, June fell off. I be telling him about how.
666, number 2, of course, always. Hustle Man at number 3, number 4, Miss Kamaya, and 5 is Spitter.
Okay, I respect that top 5.
I respect that top 5, 100%.
It's not necessarily all my style. What was your number 1? Who's that?
Larry June.
We talked about him last week. You should have got on. We talked about him last week.
You might have to send me a link. I'll check it out.
I can't imagine you liking June, but your guy.
Is he Southern sounding or?
Nah, he from Frisco.
He's from Frisco, but he from Atlanta too. So it kind of has
artists. How many different artists y'all done listened to this year?
And on Spotify, 465.
Okay, because I was like 362. Damn, I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, mine was like 100, bro. So I don't listen to a lot of different artists.
My top 5, my top 5 be like
R&B. Top 5 is Griselda. All Griselda.
Your top 5 was Griselda. That was your top 5.
Oh well, West Side wasn't in my top 5.
So mine,
that last West Side album was pretty fire though.
His shit is fire, bro. His shit really be fire. I just don't like his ad-lib. He ad-lib way too much.
Motherfuckers.
No,
oh, shit.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Damn.
Hello?
Y'all know my number one R&B nigga, Tory Lanez. Number two,
we don't even want to hear the rest of this now.
Rod Wave, Drake, and Cordae, and Little Baby was number 5.
I hate Lil Baby.
Wait a second. You mean to tell us, so everybody got these underground, not so popping artists, like, like real music, and you was like, yeah, Tory Lanez was not number one.
Drake.
Tory Lanez and Drake.
No, I'm an R&B
Tory
nigga.
Lanez and Drake was number one.
I'm an R&B nigga.
Session love them hoes.
You could have put Brett in there. You could have had Buddy in there. You could have had Smino in there. You said who?
St. John.
But I'm saying these are all like R&B niggas that you could have had in there, and you was like Tory Lanez.
I don't know none of them. I don't know that type of music, boy.
Oh my god!
Somebody gotta send me that shit. Then I listen to it. I'll be like, all right, I fuck with it.
I'm gonna put you on Brett, and I'm gonna put you on Fuck the World, and you gonna be like, this is one of the best albums I've ever heard in my life.
And not even that. Tory Lanez is like never been good. It's like he's never been good, and then he allegedly shot her in the foot.
R&B shit is
That's
funny.
the thing. That's the thing. It's like like, man, he's not good, and then he's apparently, allegedly, might be violating. Like, I was like, man, I hope he is guilty and they throw his ass in jail so I can stop hearing this shit.
Yo, Stubblefield literally just said, translation, Session, your number one's a pussy.
Hey, look, it is what it is. I ain't stopped listening to R. Kelly yet either.
I haven't either, but I mean, don't say it like you're like that. Don't say it like that's like you're bragging about that. Like
that's a big difference too, though. You talking about Tory Lanez and R. Kelly? One, R. Kelly is like a legend in the game. Like think about how many songs you know about R. Kelly.
But he did worse shit though. So I'm saying, yeah. And his shit is real. Like his shit, he actually did that. Like the other shit, Tory maybe he did it, maybe he didn't. Nobody.
I'm not saying to stop listening to him because of that. I said stop listening to him because he's just not good. It has nothing to do with the fact that he shot.
Tory Lanez is just not good.
His music is not good. That's why you should stop listening to him.
That's not my opinion. So I mean, it is what it
is. Fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. So.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
I'm entitled to my wrong opinion, and
I'm gonna send you this Brett album, and you tell me if this Brett is not better than all this Tory Lanez you've been listening to.
I agree with that.
Bro, I would listen to Miguel over Tory Lanez.
I would listen to Miguel. Miguel is fire.
Album, absolutely. Like
I like
album is better than Tory Lanez's album, but still, it's not on my top, so I don't know what to tell you.
You know what that fucking Usher R. Kelly song?
Same girl?
Bro, I put that shit came on my phone on shuffle the other day, and I was like, holy shit, I forgot that joint was a banger. That song is so.
That shit is a banger.
Yo, that might be like, I don't know. That's like a top 5 R&B song, type song to me. I don't know. That's like my shit. I listened to that song like 25 times in a row in my car, like looking like a fucking hoe in the car and driving, listening to that song. Well, I was like, whatever.
25 times back to back.
That's how I listen to music, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like when an album comes out, and I feel like most people are probably like this, but like when an album comes out, right? So like when Burden of Proof dropped, first of all, I'm a huge Griselda fan, obviously, based on my top 5. But when Burden of Proof came out, number one, I've been waiting on Benny to drop this fucking album for like a year. So when that album dropped, I was like, I waited till midnight for the joint to come out on Apple Music. I gave it, the once through listen before I went to bed, and I was like, all right, joint was hot. And then the next day, I probably listened to it twice on my way to work, picking and choosing songs and shit. I probably listened only to that album for like the next 2 weeks and nothing else. That was the only thing that got played in my car. But I did that shit with like every album that I like when it comes out, like. Because, like, when people be like, oh, did you hear that new whatever album? Like, what'd you think? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. I got to listen to it like 100 times first. And I'll let you know. Because, like, a lot of times when I hear something, I'm like, that shit's kind of whack or, like, it wasn't that hard. And then, like, you listen to it a bunch more times. You're like, actually, hold on, I had to hear that verse. Or, like, that beat was actually harder than I thought because I was listening to it on my phone and it was harder in my car. I don't know. Like, I had to listen to it a bunch of fucking times.
The phone listen is definitely different than the car listen.
Way different.
Oh, big difference. For me, the phone listened was the 21 Savage. I listened to 21 Savage on the phone. I was like, it's not hitting. It's not hitting like Savage Mode 1. Bro, I played this shit in my surround sound at my house. When when Running came on, I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be a super good album. And then Mini Men came on. Oh my fucking God. That song, I think people overlook that song. It's not even like on nothing, bro. That song is so fucking good. And the way they transition.
Is that the one he was rapping like Project Pat?
Yes, and at the end when they transitioned back to Mini Men, oh my fucking god, bro! Metro did his thing on that shit. 21 Savage did his thing on that shit, bro. Mini Men is that's just one of my songs for this year. Like that shit is fucking amazing. That and Brand New Draco.
Who's Brand New Draco? Oh,
that's on the same album.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I remember. The album is fire though.
That album is fire, and so he said this shit. I had no idea, but apparently to fucking purify cocaine, you got to use acetone. Did not know this shit.
Yeah,
I found this shit out.
You want a song that bangs that? What is that? Magello Red, Spitter and Rick Ross.
Oh, I ain't heard that.
Go play. Just do yourself a favor because the way you talk about the way a beat comes in or the way they that 808 starts kicking. That shit is hard. Like go listen to that. It's on
that
EP he dropped over the summer. I think the Outrunners or something like that.
Bro, Rick Ross. As much as I really don't like Rick Ross, that motherfucker's on a lot of good ass songs.
Oh, Rick Ross, 100%. He elevates songs.
But he could. Yeah, he's a fraud. But that boy can rap. Definitely
he elevates songs, 100%. 100%. Rick Ross definitely elevates songs.
Shout out to the real Freeway Rick Ross.
Yes, sir. Hey, Snowfall on the way. They said spring 2021. They dropped that trailer last week.
Snowfall.
They do. Are they? That's a good question. Actually, I meant to ask Stubblefield this because I know he's like the aficionado on all things West Coast. So I mean, I obviously know the story of like the real Rick Ross or whatever. But is Snowfall actually based on that or no?
It's
like, or is
at least the way the story starts out, where you from South Central, you get on through a plug that's from like Colombia directly or Peru, wherever he was traveling up from, and really the whole thing is that you played tennis. It is like what other cocaine drug lord that was from Los Angeles that played tennis and had access to these people up in the hills or wherever he was going. What other person's story is like that? It's not your uncle. It's none of that shit. It's Freeway Ricky Ross. Now, I think the story is they developed their own story specifically, or I just don't know.
Yeah. For the drama part, definitely, 100%.
But if he starts doing stuff where he's making chop shops, then it's definitely Rick Ross' story because that's what he did.
See, but I think the coolest part about Rick Ross' story is after he goes to jail. Like all the other shit, like obviously, yeah, like he was like this crazy drug kingpin or whatever, but like this motherfucker got out of jail because he was reading like law books and shit. And then even the shit he's done, like when he came home, he's pretty active like in the community and shit like that. Like it's not like he came home and was like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna flip more bricks. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I thought that shit was kind of.
The first time after he went to jail, the first time he came out, he said he was out the game, and then his plug had him up and asked him like, "Hey, I just need you to do this one last run."
Yeah.
Whole time it was CIA or whoever was on him, FBI, whatever, that was trying to set him up. He wasn't even. So the whole reason why he even did that last deal was because they set him up. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been dealing, as he's supposedly what he said anyway. And then couldn't read when he first got to prison, and then taught himself how to read based on reading them law books, and was like, oh, y'all can't get me with that because y'all already put me in prison, so it's not continuous. Whole reason why he even got out.
Yep.
See, now I gotta look more into this. I did not know this.
He
talks about it on Vlad.
On Vlad TV?
Yeah, he explained all that on
Vlad. Oh, I don't listen to the feds, bro. I don't listen to the feds, bro. I don't listen to the feds.
Vlad is not a fed. I saw Pee Wee Longway get up there, and as much as we see Pee Wee Longway, blue Eminem, blue bandana, big crippin' on everything, Vlad got up there, asked him about his Crip affiliation. What Pee Wee Longway said, it's just a good color. I'm not affiliated with no gangs. I go to school. Like, it's, you get up there, you know what to say and what not to say. I've seen Vlad like get redirected for questions that he won't, and even it's like just don't put it out there if you don't want it to be out there. Period. A lot of people get up on the social medias and do all the extras, telling themselves.
Because people were, I remember commenting on Benny had a post up. He was about to get interviewed by Vlad or whatever, and all these people were commenting like, "Don't interview with Vlad. He's the feds." Da da da. And like Benny was like, "Come on, bro. Like I've been locked up. Like I'm not stupid. Like I'm not gonna rat on myself on fucking on a live podcast or whatever. You know what I mean? Because part of it is like this younger generation just want to rat on themselves anyway. I was talking about this with this dude that I work with this morning. He was like, we were talking about how like I knew a couple like younger dudes from my neighborhood like a couple years ago. They were like everything on Instagram was like fucking guns and like drugs and all this shit, and then like their door get kicked in. Like, well, what do you like? Come on,
What do you
you like
expect?
you ratted on
What
yourself.
did you expect? What did you
You know what I
expect?
mean? And that's like this whole. That's why I really don't get down with a lot of the new rap because I feel like number one, I feel like a lot of them really aren't about the shit that they talk about. Which, granted, I understand to an extent. None of them really are. You know what I mean? Like, there's ones obviously that have like more credibility than others or whatever. But at
Big
the same time, like, I don't know, I just feel like some of the music is just so like I don't even think anyone lives like that. Like some of his shit is just so ridiculous. I'm like, I don't really know. And
Live a life like that and be in the public eye and nothing happened to you. Like,
then right, like so I mean, if they really did like live that lifestyle or whatever, that's cool. I mean you can rap up whatever the fuck you want. It's a free country, you know what I mean? You can fucking lie and say you did all this, that, and third. But I like I don't know, I try to listen to the shit that I know if the motherfucker did a state bid and then he's talking about selling drugs, I'm like, oh well he probably knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna listen to that. Whereas like you got a dude or whatever who like they didn't do shit, but like their homies did or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like I like it when it's a little bit more authentic. I feel like
Ain't no such thing as authentic rappers.
I said more authentic.
I don't think there's an authentic rapper out there
Ever
ever. They all exaggerating and lying or
exaggerating. It's a difference between exaggerating though and just straight up portraying a lifestyle that you never lived.
I don't care. I mean, do that shit. Make it sound good when you do it. That's all that
All
matters
I
to me.
gotta say is my bathtub lift up, my wall through a 360. They gotta when I bring the coke in, they gotta use the scale that they weigh the whales with. All right. That's all I got to say about that.
And we know Jadakiss wasn't pushing it like that.
Hey,
but it sounded nice.